cyberland, through our endosphere, through the greatest reaches of our stars beyond light years away from us, and also to all of you, my 167 viewers right now, gaining more. Today it's time for another episode of DIECAST NORBZ Galactic Hooligan, and today I'm actually really ecstatic to bring you something new. I was looking forward to doing an Alicon video. Transformers Earthrise Alicon was actually supposed to reach my doorsteps, but I too fell folly to Walmart's Masterpiece Edition Alicon here, and I really was actually going to go through reviewing this thing as a masterpiece and everything like that. I still can't believe that Walmart has actually sent these in place of all the Alicons. And to those of you who have actually gotten like at least a Transformer or something, that at least it was actually along the right directions, but at the same time all the wrong orders and everything. So I really hope Walmart gets it right one day. I actually, after that, I decided to cancel every single one of my orders and everything, including Bumblebee and Soundwave, which I was actually really looking forward to, but right now I have like zero confidence in them whatsoever. So today, Nonnef Productions actually kind of like saved my day and turned my frown upside down to by giving me like some new things to review and everything, some new upgrades. You know I love the upgrades, and I can't wait to get over to it right. If you haven't liked, subscribed, or hit the notification bell, I'd really appreciate it if you actually do that. Also, pass me along like a blunt, and I really appreciate each and every one of you who have actually shared me around so far and everything. I really appreciate you all for joining me today, and let's go check this out. Right before I actually do that though, remember, we're actually still in COVID season. I really want you all to like be a hero, wear a mask. I really think that we can actually kick this thing. We can actually all just protect ourselves and each other from this thing. So, let's get on with the show. And we are back, and I am really excited about this new set. It is Nonnef Productions upgrade for Redalert here and everything, and I really think that this is actually such a great set. Right now, I just wanted to show off their effects compatibility, and just wanted to give you a close-up look into what we're actually getting here with this. You actually get like the full G1 set here with his new shoulder cannon right over here, and his new pistol, and each and every piece is actually just like amazingly tight. I really love the fit of that into his hands and everything, and it just really makes him look just the part of G1. But not only that, but they also gave us this piece right over here that actually installs into the back of his legs. Now, if you actually remember from what we actually have with Siege and everything, you'll actually know that these two pieces right over here are hollow. There are a couple of pieces over there and here that are actually hollow. But what they actually do is they actually give us this really, really amazing, nifty, like, spoiler kit and everything that really, well, like, transforms with him into the spoiler of the car. And that's really, really cool. They're really easy to assemble. So I decided to not only just review Redalert with this, but I also wanted to show you exactly what this is actually going to look like once it's actually included on Sideswipe. You actually get this pistol and this missile right over here. They're actually in separate packs and everything, and that actually came along with the Nonnef like assembly pack right over here and everything for his shoulder cannon. And it's, as you actually see here, it actually kind of like reminds me of the old Gundam sets and everything like that, but with better plastic, you know? And also this spoiler set right over here that we're actually going to put onto Sideswipe over here. So with this spoiler set, what we're actually going to do is we'll actually take this off, and we're actually just going to take a look inside. Inside the spoiler kit, you're actually going to see a whole bunch of pieces right over here that you're actually going to disconnect. I like to just come over here and just kind of like work it off and everything. It's really not that tough to work with and everything. And once we're actually done taking this off, you'll see a little bit of flash over here. I'd like to use my trusty X-Acto knife to shave off a couple of pieces all together and everything. And then once I'm actually done with taking these apart, then we'll actually get to building it. Over here though is actually like where you're actually going to find some issues. And just let me take off the spoiler over here just to show you. Now, there's going to be a little piece right over here that you're actually going to have to worry about. If you're actually doing this with your fingers, you may have an issue with doing it. So like what I did was I actually got like my old trusty like pliers right over here, and I just like kind of like just wring that off just a little bit, and it becomes a lot easier to hold and everything, and then it actually just like gets everything off right off the bat and everything, which is actually really nice. Once you're actually finished doing this, all you want to do is just like shave off the pieces of flash, and then we're actually going to install it on Sideswipe over here. Now, based on your talents, I'm pretty sure some of you guys may have like other skills and everything, or like may have like other ways of just like making that a little bit smoother and a little bit more flush and everything, you know. I'm actually just going through it the way I can right now and everything, and I'm actually kind of like just going through it with an old school X-Acto knife and just shaving all of this down a little bit, you know. So your skills may vary, and as far as I'm actually concerned, that's actually pretty okay. Now remember, this is actually going to be your cannon piece right over here. Once you actually get everything separated and put together, it'll actually look more like this. I'm going to separate this and show you how to put it together. Let's start separating this. First, we're just going to twist this off. You actually have like 4 pieces that are actually a part of this whole entire set. So just do this. Just try not to mangle the plastic as much or anything. This piece will actually go right on the end. So we're just going to take that off. There we go. And it's actually really easy to come off and everything all together. The worst piece that I probably think is actually like a little bit more heart-wrenching than anything else was that small little red piece that'll actually go on the end of the car. But now that we're finished with this, all your plastic pieces, then I think you're actually pretty much ready to begin putting everything together. Now remember, these actually have a specific way of going in. So all you're doing right now is just putting this together here and just sliding that handle right in there. We're going to connect these two here. Just let everything snap in a bit. Here we go. And last but not least, we're actually going to put this right on the end to solidify the juncture. And there goes your missile holder, and there goes your missile launcher. After you're finished with that, all you want to do then is just come over to this bag, and this will actually carry the gun and the missile itself and everything. Those 2 pieces are already cut out. So the only thing you want to do now is just place this right where it belongs. And sometimes it can actually be a little hairy getting everything in, but once you've actually kind of like done this and just squeeze this in a little bit, there we go. And that is your Sideswipe missile launcher. I really love this. And once you're actually done with that, you want to take off the older piece that you actually have over here from Hasbro, and then just give him his new weapon set. So there goes his gun, and it fits really snugly in, and it gives him really that real G1 look and everything. Like, I really love that pistol. And there we go. And you just want to slide this in. The first time that you actually snug this in, it actually really is a super snug fit. But once you get it in, there we go. And there we go. And that is your classic Sideswipe. And man, does he look like a badass. And now for part 2 of this. Now that you've actually got like his weapons all fixed up and situated and everything, you want to come over here. And we are just like really just like kind of like, I don't know, like his body mode is great. Now, don't get me wrong, I've really loved this Sideswipe for quite a while and everything. But I always feel as though something's actually missing without his spoiler. And because of Nonnef actually did such a great job with this, they actually just like gave us this great covers and everything. So like with these covers, you actually see this like little peg right over here, and all you actually want to do is just make sure you just drop that in. There we go. And it fits really snugly in there. I love that. That's actually very, very cool. And now we're just going to go over here and do the same thing on the other side. Make sure that the diagonal side is actually kind of like facing down on this angle right over here. So there you go. Just push that in. Pretty nice so far. I love the way that fills everything in there. I might have actually gotten some of it wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it's, for me, it's actually okay. Like, that actually just like fills in the spot, and it's actually perfect. Now, all we want to do is just kind of like put this right over here, or wait, there we go. Put this right over here, and put this side right here. And now we're actually ready to put the spoilers into the car. And I love this set so much. The way it's actually made, they actually have like a little divot right over here that when it's actually transforming, it actually stops in a certain place and everything. So like and everything is actually like a super snug fit still. So all we're doing is just doing a little bit of this. There we go, one side done. And we are taking the other side and we're just fixing this right in here. And all we're doing is just snugly putting this right into the hole here. And there we go. And that, my friends, is a great classic looking Sideswipe right there. I really dig this. I actually kind of like dig this a little bit more than Redalert. I'm not gonna lie, because like I really feel as though Sideswipe actually just makes this look so amazing. And just to give you a quick comparison, I just wanted to bring him in with his counterpart Redalert here, and they just look great together. Like, I really love this. It may not like flush as well on Redalert as it does on Sideswipe. And on Redalert's version, I keep feeling as though these pieces might come out a little bit easier and everything. I've actually had that happen to me a couple of times before. I may have to glue those pieces in or something, but I'm not exactly sure if that's where I'm gonna go. I just even may just like kiki it in and everything like that, just get it to like solidify, to like slide in a little bit more solidly and everything like that, and solidify the spoiler look and everything. But really, really nice. I love how these two actually look together. And seeing these guys together actually just really makes me want to see what happens when Sunstreaker is actually added to this grouping and everything of like Lamborghini inspired cars and everything. You know, so far I'm actually loving this. As I said before, I really can't wait for Sunstreaker to get here, only because I need for my twins to like actually just like be fully realized in this collection. I'm just like really loving this. Also, as far as weaponry and everything, you can still attach weaponry to the side. It really fits in pretty snugly and everything, and like you are not going to be wanting for anything as far as like this is actually concerned. Sorry. wrong weapon, but there we go. And you could actually have like loads of fun with this all together and everything, you know? I really love the way that actually comes out. And on Sideswipe over here, all you gotta do is just put that in snugly, and you can actually like just weaponize him right over here also. I'm sure that they'll actually both fit in the same way and everything. And like, if you're actually looking for like attack cards and everything like that, that's actually really great. I'm really loving this set. I really highly recommend these. And just like that, Nonnef does it again, making the value of your figures like that much more, just that much more, you know? Like, I really love these guys so much and everything, and like the fact that they actually enhance these guys so much with like this new weaponry and everything, just really, really great. Highly suggested. Once again, if you can, just like go out and get them and everything like that. They're really not that expensive or anything as far as add-ons are actually concerned, and you can actually like find them right over here at nonnef.com. And my set really didn't come over to me like that late or anything like that. It was actually like one order and then ship, and then they were here, you know? So like, just really great service and everything like that. Good guys over there and everything. So like, I'm really happy with their product. Final thoughts coming up. Now I know that there are times where we are actually trying to create a little bit of the joy that we actually had from yesteryear and everything. And there were times where Hasbro and Takara actually they get it, but then they actually get it and it's actually like this much from being like a finished and completed and realized project, you know? And that's where third-party companies come in and everything, and fourth-party companies come in, or the people or like 3D printers who actually make additional parts for our figures. And this is why I'm actually really thrilled with what Redalert and Sideswipe actually came out to be, finishing off that little twinge of completion for this project that we actually undertook and everything. And that's like making like a fully realized, at least for me, a fully realized 1984 to 1986 collection. And I'm really happy with what Nonnef has actually done to make these figures so much better. Thank you, Nonnef, for doing that, and thank you guys for joining me today and everything. And I really appreciate each and every one of you for coming in to join me. So that's it for me, DIECAST NORBZ Galactic Hooligan. And I still want to remind you that the most gangster thing that you can actually do is being kind to one another. Make sure that you're actually kind and respectful to one another, because that's actually all in short supply right now. And also, when these stop being magical, that's when I'll stop collecting. Take care, everybody, and I will definitely talk to you soon.